In a verdant valley, where rolling hills kissed the sky, lived Draco, a tiny dragon with shimmering jade scales and eyes that sparkled like stars. Despite his appearance, Draco harbored a secret fear. He was terrified of heights. Ironically, flying, which should have been a dragon's greatest joy, eluded him, leaving him confined to the earth. In the heart of the valley stood his home. Draco had built a safe haven with his friends, a group of animals who embraced his quirks and fears. Among them, there was Nyla, the wise squirrel, always optimistic, and Barkley, the adventurous rabbit who had a knack for mischief. Together, they spent days making merry, unaware of the trials that lay ahead. One misty morning, an ominous shadow appeared over the valley. A floating castle constructed entirely of whirling mist had drifted above, casting a shimmering shade over their world. Draco's friends, curious and playful, decided to investigate. But as they wandered into the castle, the swirling mists thickened, trapping them inside its cloudy corridors. Alone, Draco stood at the foot of the valley, gazing upwards. His friends were stranded in the sky, and their salvation rested on his wings. Nyla's voice echoed in his memories. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but taking action despite it. With her words warming his heart, Draco spread his wings, feeling the weight of responsibility replacing his dread. As he took a deep breath, he leapt into the air. The earth fell away, and though every fearful thought tugged at him, he remembered his purpose. Climbing higher, the cool wind rustled through his scales like a familiar old song. As clouds enveloped him, Draco's fears began to melt away. Upon reaching the castle of mist, Draco's eyes flickered with determination. He maneuvered gracefully, scraping through the fog until he found Nyla and Barkley. The sight of their hopeful faces banished his remaining fear. "Follow me," Draco called, his voice as steady as the foundations of a mountain. In unison, they journeyed downwards, Draco leading them with newfound assurance. The descent, once Draco's worst nightmare, now felt like a victory march.